So last night I met someone who is about 73 years old, something like that, and she had an issue with swallowing for about 4 or 5 years or something. And she had the runaround similar to me, where you go to all these different, doctors and specialists who don't get to the root of the problem. And what ended up solving it for her was taking this kind of anti-anxiety medication, which basically then sorted her body out because it was able to really relax her, and then her body started working properly, something like that. So it was really interesting when I was talking to her, because I explained to her, I said, well, with me, it's like, I don't feel anxious necessarily, but my body feels extremely anxious. My neck, shoulders, back, always really, really tense. Always my jaw, my throat, tongue, always very, very tight. And I always do these, meditation, deep breathing, that sort of stuff, which does help to a certain extent. But it doesn't seem to have the long-lasting effect that this drug seemed to have for this lady. So I decided to go to see the doctor this morning. I'm doing the video now for yesterday, but obviously today I can explain a little bit about that as well. And what the doctor was saying is, well, if you take the same medication as what this lady's on, then it could give you the risk of having like the tics, where you get the kind of spasms. And he said, obviously that's not something you want. But if you take it when you're older, I guess the idea is that you'll pass on sooner, so it's not as big of an issue, that sort of thing. Quite morbid, really, but so he basically recommended against that. So what he said, instead what we can do is we can do like injections of vitamin B, so like a really high dose, and he said that will really, really help relax all your muscles and stuff. And it will put you in a much better mood as well. Because I also get like really big mood swings. Like, I'll be really, really happy one minute and then really, really like sad the next. But the main reason I'm doing it is obviously for seeing, because I'm tight everywhere. And hopefully that will sort out like the reflux issue as well. And, it might stop me getting some sinus issues, all that sort of stuff. So yeah. And so I'm going to be doing that this week. I actually know that Harry Styles gets like vitamin injections and nutrients and stuff. So I wonder if maybe, because I know that he had acid reflux problems as well. So I wonder if he's got like that anxiety in his body. It's like it's suppressed anxiety, like, because I don't really feel anxious, but like my body, it feels like I'm kind of disconnected. So yeah, I thought that was really interesting. Also yesterday I went to the acupuncturist again for another session, which was good. And then, but I mean, I still, like, because I've got that throat infection from the last 2 weeks, I still find it hard to talk without it really hurting. And last night I actually tried singing, a bit of a disaster really, really, really painful. It's not usually like that. It's not like, well, seem to have all these vocal issues, that's separate from like this 2 week block, so yeah. Yeah, that's pretty much it for now, and I'll do a video for today a bit later on.